もしもし。はい、ゴーダです。ねえ、お任せください。年に一度の大仕事に腕が鳴っております。
Alright, everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. Now I have to apologize about last part. It was a mess. Even for my standards, it was a mess. It was a big mess. We made about 7 minutes of progress in an hour. It was incredible. And then the ending of the video didn't help. So I think we'll forget the mess that happened last part, and I guess I should explain myself for the ending. So at the end there, what happened? Why did some rando message me? Now, okay, I figured it out, right? Some friends of mine were trolling me. They didn't know I was recording, obviously, because I don't tell anyone when I'm recording. They were just randomly trolling me. They made another account to... I don't know if it was to spook me. I don't know, maybe maybe they're psychics and I was recording a video. I don't know. I don't tell my friends that I record videos. So they just made another account. They had a profile picture of a footballer or soccer player for you Americans. Soccer player. I don't want to get into this whole football soccer thing right now, but you get the point. I call it footballer. So footballer from Senegal, I believe. I looked it up. It was from Senegal. I hope I pronounced that country correctly, by the way. Senegal, Senegalese. Is that the word for someone from Senegal? I don't know. I might be saying it wrong, but yeah. And it was just this random footballer, and then they had as a name they had this Arabic text, and I was like, what? I don't know anyone with this name, and I had three mutual friends, which were all my friends, to this friend, and I was like, who the hell is this person? And yeah, I found out later they were trolling me, and yeah, there's the explanation for what happened at the end of last part. I apologize for that. That kind of stunted us down a bit, but alright. We need to make up for the lost time we lost. Lost time we lost. Good one, I mean. That, whatever happened last part. Alright, we did we barely got to finish the whole Maria and Rosa stuff. Which maybe might have been, maybe that was the reason I went on with it for so long. Because I knew it was about to end and I wanted to hang about with Rosa some more. And now we won't be hanging out around with Rosa anymore, so we'll be meeting Godo again, which... The only thing I like him for is the fact that he shares the name with the goat himself. You know, I don't really care about the goat all that much. Hopefully, I don't think we'll be spending too much time with him here in the kitchen. Hopefully not, at least. Because he's already explained the food he's made and everything, so we're fine. During episode 1. During episode 1, I actually really liked him at the start, simply because of his name. Literally nothing else. I just liked his name, and it seemed like he had good manners. And then I started disliking him a bit because of, you know, the way he brings other servants down to make himself look better. But other than that, it's whatever to me. And other than that, last part, we spent some time with Cross and Nazi. You know, they had their whole little talk about Cross does not feel self-confident, and he made a whole analogy with the sea. Holy crap, with the seesaw. But you know, I mean, stuff happens. So yeah, we're gonna keep it going, and yeah, to make up for lost time last part, let's try to pick up the pace a tiny bit. Let's not I'm gonna let myself talk, but I won't be too talkative, okay? Besides, I want to spend the time I had with Rosa as much as I could, okay? Now that we're not spending time with Rosa, you know, we can get through it a bit faster. Alright, here we go. Let's keep it moving. Anxious to put my skills to work for the big annual job. Ingredients of varied colors had been gathered in the kitchen, and the preliminary arrangements had already been started. Even though it was still morning, the ingredients for dinner were already in saucepans and steaming. Of course they are. Professionals. You know, when I make dinner, I just do it and then it's ready after 40 minutes to an hour or something, right? That's my typical dinner. But these yeah, we're starting from the morning. I mean, if I was willing to spend that much time making dinner, I mean, I would be able to make some delicious dinners, to be fair. But you know, I mean, when I'm recording Umineko videos, you know how it's like. Okay, that was not funny, was it? Alright, let's keep it going, okay? It made me laugh, okay? I'm good at making myself laugh, sometimes, kinda. Alright, let's keep going. Normally, he had to deal with several assorted matters other than cooking, but on the day of the family conference, he could devote himself to it entirely. To Gora, who was originally a chef, this was surely the greatest gala occasion of the whole year. Damn. He's only been working here for 2 years, and even to him, this is nuts.
ええ、ディナーには子牛のステーキを。
Yeah, we know with what? Vine? Wait, I called it Vine, okay? Sorry. Wine, not V-ine, W-ine. Wine, right? But except it was for everyone except for Muddy or something? Or like, or the kids? Oh, right, you put something other than wine or something? Because the kids, obviously can't be drinking wine, I guess? Or maybe you give them juice or something?
素晴らしい肉がすでにホレイコで今夜を待ちわびておりますよ。まかないも今夜はぜひ期待してください。
Oh, the servants too. It was rare for Goro to be in this good of a mood towards his fellow servants. Yeah? You think? To Goro, who boasted about being a chef who worked exclusively for the Ishiromiya family, being given the right to show off his cooking at the family conference was the greatest honor.
わかった。
Okay.
任せるのでよろしく頼む。あと、熊沢がそちらにいないか。
Yeah, she's gonna appear in the corner like always for some reason, because she's always in the like spooky in the corner. Half her face out. Hello.
熊沢さんですか。
Oh, the phones are working again. Remember that? Remember when the phones weren't working and it was a whole spooky thing? But now they're working just fine.
先ほど見かけましたが、こちらにはおりません。ゲストハウスの方へ準備に行かれたのではないでしょうか。
Preparation to the guest house.
また油を売っているのか。
Loafing around.
いや、結構だ。では引き続きよろしく頼む。
I'm counting on you.
ええ、万事このゴーダにお任せを。
She's loafing around. Meanwhile, Goro is making meatloaf. See that joke doesn't work because he's making calf steak. Damn it, that doesn't make sense. Alright. Genji placed the telephone back on the receiver, sighing lightly. Thinking of Kumasawa, who was no doubt hiding and slacking off even though things were this busy, and the oh, Amin, you got this. Ostentatious Gora, who only felt like doing anything on a day when he could show off. Genji sighed once again. Alright. Let's 1 second. Alright.
失礼します。
Hey, at least Kanon and Shannon got your back, no? Furniture are here. Well, at least half of furniture.
ゲストハウスの各お部屋の準備が整いました。
Nice. They barely got used though, because we all died. But nice, but nice.
お嬢様よりお子様方が泊まれるよう4人分の用意をするようにとのご指示を賜りましたがいかがいたしましょう。
Don't do that. Follow the my lady instructions. What else will you do?
今年は6年ぶりにバトラ様がお見えになるそうだ。
Oh, here we go! That's the boy right there. We're excited to see Battler again.
お嬢様もいとこ4人で夜更かしをされたいのだろう。準備するように。奥様にはお伝えしなくてよい。
I guess my lady wants to stay up late with the other 3 cousins. What? Wait. Come on now. Nazi wants to stay up late with Battler too, though. Am I Wait. Is Genji indirectly saying that my lady doesn't care about meeting Battler? I say my lady. Nazi Nazi cares about Battler? I got that impression from episode 1 that she felt good about him being back, right? Getting to see Battler again for the first time in 6 years. What? What is this now about her wanting to stay up late with the other 3 cousins? Unless he's saying that the three cousins along with Battler are gonna stay up late because Battler is gonna come here, and since she wants to stay up late as well. No, I don't get it. I don't get what Genji's trying to say here. Whatever. No need to tell Madame, I guess. Get them ready.
そうですね。かしこまりました。
Certainly.
今夜は深夜勤で、そのまま明日は早朝勤か。しんどい2日間になりそうだな。
Late night shift and the morning shift. Well, thankfully a lot of it will be spent doing mini detective work, even though not fully, and then you all died anyway. Wait. Maybe, okay, maybe not the light night shift, but the late night shift, but the morning shift, definitely. You guys will be like, oh my god, people are dead. Oh, Shannon will die tonight, actually. So, man, so we are what, 5 chapters in, and we're around the start of, we're getting around to the start of episode 1, which is interesting. What's gonna happen next then? Or are they just gonna, is the entire rest of episode 2 just gonna be, I wonder if it's going to be, I wonder if it's either going to be everything else that happened during episode 1, maybe, right, other perspective of it, or maybe it's only going to show us the things that happened before the start of episode 1, or maybe some things during it as well. I wonder, because we've already seen the events. Okay, we haven't seen this, what's happening right now, but we've already seen the events of episode 1. I mean, that was the entire point of episode 1, right? Maybe we'll be seeing it from a different perspective. Maybe we'll be seeing it from Rudolph's perspective and understanding why Rudolph said... That doesn't really make sense, does it? Why Rudolph said he was probably gonna die tonight? I don't know. Maybe we'll be spending the rest of this episode kind of just learning different clues, right? Different clues about the murders that happened, right? Because remember, during the first episode, we got no context to how the 6 people died, the 6 original people died, right? Maybe this episode will get a bit more context and understanding of what actually happened, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
そういえば、台風が直撃するって天気予報で言っていますね。
That's tough.
大丈夫でしょうか。
Will that be alright?
台風がよほどそれない限り、場合によっては親族の皆様方のお帰りの船に響くだろう。親族会議の日程が月曜か火曜あたりまで長引くかもしれない。長丁場になるだろうが、皆くれぐれも粗相のないように頼む。
Alright.
シャノンは焦らぬよう落ち着いて。
Classic Shadow.
カノンは愛想よくご挨拶をするように。
Well, neither of those things necessarily happen exactly, but they tried their best-ish.
はい。
Yes.
注意します。
注意します。
I'll be careful.
大切なお客様がお越しになられる日だ。
Battler, right? Let's go. That's your man.
くれぐれも粗相がないように。
Or okay, I guess he means I'm assuming he means Battler. Well, Kinzo's here every time. Battler's the important one.
心得ています。いつだってここには大切なお客様しか訪れませんから。
Nice mindset.
カノン。
Oh, new like little head tilt. What is that about?
今日は本当の意味で大切なお客様を迎える。心構えを改めるように。
And my first meeting with Kanon was actually very interesting. Well, Battler's first meeting, because Kanon was just carrying fertilizer, and Battler just kind of went, "Oh, you want some help?" And Kanon was like, "Nah, I don't need your help." So that didn't really work out to the fullest, did it, Genji? But you know, I don't. Battler didn't take it that bad. He doesn't mind Kanon.
はい。
Yes.
シャノン、どうした？さっきから何かそわそわしているようだが、何か時間の約束でもあるのか？
No, she's just excited to meet George again. I bet. Yeah, yeah. That's George. That's the George blush coming in. We get it.
いえ、なんでもありません。
She can't wait to get engaged, right? Because George says he was gonna prepare the engagement ring by the time of the family conference. All right.
失礼いたしました。
My apologies.
姉さん、今日は大切なお客様がお越しになる日なんだよ。プライベートとは切り離すようにね。
Detach yourself from your private life.
プライベートなんか知りません。
He knows exactly what. You know that he knows exactly. What am I trying to say here? You know that. You know that he knows that you know exactly what he means. That's what I was trying to say there. Alright, good. I got there in the end. As Shannon blushed just a bit, she turned her gaze away from the clock. Was it about time for the airplane carrying the family to arrive at Nijima? She had thought she had been hiding the fact that her long-awaited reading with George was making her heart palpitate, but Kanon, who stood at her side, understood her perfectly. Obviously, I mean, Kanon sees right through her. That's not really shocking. I think anyone except Genji sees right through her, because Genji, as far as I know, hasn't really seen the relationship properly, has he? Okay. Sure. Battler? Battler. Show me Battler. We've seen this. We've been here before.
シャノン、これを黙って入れてくれ。
I'm not even gonna comment it. It's at a bathroom stall. George was practicing something over and over, taking out a small velvet box hidden in his pocket like a quick-draw desert gunman. Dude, imagine episode 1 started with this. No, episode 1, we started with George being, we saw George as this super calm, absolute gentleman, Battler's cousin, awesome guy. Now we break back from we're seeing things from a bit of a different perspective. And what is George doing? Okay. imagine someone's coming in here, right, to the bathroom. They're about to pee, and they just hear George going, here, pick it up. Please take it.
違うな。シャノンは牽引力のある男性が好きなんだ。
How do you know?
もっと馬力がある感じじゃないとダメだ。
I mean, I should say you definitely know, because you know her well, right? You've been with her a lot now.
シャノン、これを薬指につけるんだ。命令だよ。
Yeah, that's more or less what you said, actually, if I remember correctly.
左手とちゃんと言わないと右手にされちゃうかもしれない。
Honestly, George, if he did that, leave her. Actually, just leave her. Like, what the frick? It's an engagement ring. What? That should be kind of obvious. You put it, unless she's purposely joking with you. I think it should be kind of obvious that she puts it on the left hand, no?
いや、シャノンもそこまでかまととじゃないけど。
Yeah, I mean, she may be a servant, but she knows at least that much. Come on now.
でも少しは自由意志がないとなんだかその。
Good luck, George. As he crossed his arms, moaning and groaning, someone knocked on the door. Someone might have the wrong impression of what's going on here. George was hurled back to reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, the ghost gravity. Alright.
Oh, George-kun.
What are you doing in here? I heard you moaning and groaning.
大丈夫か?
You alright?
腹の調子でも悪いのか?
Yeah, stomach ache, yep.
ルドルフおじさん、
Good to see Rudolph again, honestly. Good to see. Okay. You know, mysterious man right here. Man died knowing that he was gonna die. Very mysterious man.
大丈夫です。平気です。ご心配は無用です。
No need to worry. I'm interested. There's a couple of things I'm still interested about. For one thing, it's why Battler never mentioned or talked again about how Rudolph knew he was gonna die before he died, and you know, just never mentioned it in general. Which I guess could make sense. Probably there was so many things on his mind. Okay, makes sense. Same thing with Nazi, right? The whole doorknob thing. The only reason she said she didn't mention that was because there were so many things on her mind, right? But the thing is, with Nazi especially, forget the Battler Rudolph stuff. With Nazi especially, she purposely said nothing about the gold. I don't know for what reason, because at some point she must have noticed that none of the cousins can be suspected, right? She must have noticed at some point. Yet she still never mentioned that she knew where at least one piece of the gold was. That to me is kind of sus. I don't know why Natsu wouldn't say anything eventually. I get still feeling suspicious of Eva and Hideyoshi, but I think after that point, and then especially after splitting up the servants and Mari away from you, why didn't she just tell the cousins? As maybe she didn't want to spook them, maybe she didn't want to alarm them and make them panic. Like, why didn't you tell us before or something? I wonder.
そっか。ならいいんだけどね。
Okay then.
無理して力みすぎるなよ。尻が切れちまうぜ。
Classic Rudolph. Rudolph washed his hands, laughing cheerfully, and left. George knew that the most embarrassing part hadn't been overheard, and he patted his chest in relief. Nice one, mate.
キリエ、ローザはまだ来ないのか?
She's not here yet, but I want her to be here. At least we get to see Kiria again. It's been a while since we've seen Kiria too. But I do want her to be here. I want to see Rosa not slapping Maria again, okay? I just want to see other Rosas, because I know other Rosas exist, alright? that's what I want. I love Rosa.
まだよ。
Not yet.
遅いわね。
She's pretty late.
天候調整中だからいいようなものを。
The weather's delaying our flight.
これで普段通りのダイヤだったらあいつ乗り遅れちまうぜ。そしたらどうする気なんだあいつ。
She would have been troubled. Well, she must have done the most important part of the time was to bond with her daughter. I think that was a good choice from her, and she got lucky. She lucked out with the delayed flight.
ローザさんだっていい年の大人よ。なんとかするわ。
She'd manage it somehow. Shouldn't Rosa be around your age, actually, Kiria?
兄って人はいくつになっても妹を子供扱いなのね。
The youngest sisters like children. Wow, you've got experience with that. Have you been treated like a child by your older brothers, if you have any?
親父だっていくつになっても子供だけどな。
Yay! At least we get to see Battler again. Woo!
だと俺が子供ならおめえは赤ん坊じゃねえか。
Actually, that'd almost make him non-existent. I'd argue.
ほれほれ、バトラちゃん、高い高い。
Up you go. Okay, Mr. Rudolph Battler dynamic.
やめろ、くすぐって。やめ。
Honestly, just seeing Battler again is kind of making this more comfortable. Man, no more hanging about with Shannon and Canon for 3-4 chapters. This is good. This is comfy. I'm comfy with this.
親子ってより悪ガキ仲間って感じね。ほら、いらしたわよ。
Hey, Rosa's here! Woo! Alright, guys. You know, like it's some sort of model conference thing, you know? Just everybody stand side by side. Just gonna give room for the queen herself, Rosa, to arrive in style with Maria, holding Maria. Let's go. Time to meet Rosa. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited for this. It's Rosa again. Now why did this freaking bad mustache man had to show up in my face? Hideyoshi! What is this? Why did you interrupt? Why did you interrupt? He's like the freaking CP0 guy. He's like Flumpy when Luffy was fighting Karakuri. Literally, in One Piece, Luffy was fighting Karakuri. Freaking Flumpy just interrupts. Like, wait, Wagwan, what are you doing? We're having an epic fight here. And then later, the CP0 guy interrupts Luffy versus Kaido. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, your interruption actually made one of the best One Piece scenes ever. So, I'm thankful for your interruption. But it's still, what are you doing? Don't interrupt Hideyoshi. We're probably talking about Eva too. I don't want to see Eva right now. Show me Rosa. What is Eva doing? I don't. Eva? Bruh. Nah. We want to see Rosa. Yeah. Make way. Shove your face away from my face. That sentence was very problematic. But give me Rosa.
Maria-chan, 久しぶりやの.
Here we go. Let's hear Rosa talk again. Oh, I've missed this.
久しぶり.
Long time no see. Here we go. Rosa's about to talk. Guys, embrace it. Get ready. I should say brace yourself, not brace it. Embrace. You get what I'm saying? Brace yourselves. Here we go. It's Rosa time.
Maria?
Ah, that's her first words. Here we go. Alright, now don't spend the entire time scolding Maria again. Alright, come on, Rosa. We know you have more than that. We know you have more in your arsenal. Just scolding Maria. Come on now.
お久しぶりです。でしょ?
It's good to see you again.
言ってごらん。
Greet your uncle properly.
お久しぶりです。
See that? See, Rosa, it worked. See? Did you have to slap her? No. Did you have to make her cry and have her tell you it hurts? No. You just went, no, Maria. Try again. This time with better manners. Try saying, it's good to see you again. It worked. Wow. That's awesome to see. Good job. After their bonding, earlier, good to see this again.
そうや。
There you go.
よく言えたな。
Yes, alright, now shove your face away. Let me hear some more Rosa talking.
ご褒美に飴玉あげような。
Oh, no more candy. It's fine. She's eating enough candy. I mean, maybe. Come on now.
あれ? どこにしまったんや?
Where'd I put him? Oh, you lost your candy? Good. Alright, go try and find your candy. Let me listen to some more Rosa. Go find your candy.
ローザさん、お久しぶりです。
You know, I don't mind Kiria. It's good to see you again too, Kiria.
マリアちゃんもお久しぶり。
Yeah, Kiria and her white hair. Good to see.
ご無沙汰してます、キリエ姉さん、秀吉兄さん。と、あら、バトラ君?
Oh, the way she said that. Battler-kun? Yes, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's go. Rosa acknowledging me, Battler. Yes. Yes, that's me. It's been 6 years, hasn't it, Rosa? It's been a while. What's up, Auntie? Isn't that what Battler says, Auntie?
大きくなったわね。
Yes.
いやー今日は会うたびに言われてて恥ずかしいっすよ。
Wait a minute. We've seen this exact conversation before, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we've seen this exact conversation in episode 1. But I guess I don't mind seeing repetition of stuff. I'm pretty sure we have.
Oh, Rosa. 遅かったな。
Yep, we've definitely seen this conversation. I remember... Okay, it might have happened 60, 70 hours ago. But I remember Battler and Rudolph saying those exact words to Rosa. Okay, it might have been that long, but I do remember.
飛行機がダイヤ通りだったらギリギリってとこだったぜ。
ごめんなさい。
ごめんなさい。
列車の接続がうまくいかなくて。何？また天候調査中なの？
ぼやかないぼやかない。船で6時間も揺られるくらいなら飛行機でほんの30分の方がずっとマシよ。
6 hours bouncing about on a boat. Boat. What's up, Eva? Been a while for you too, actually. A bit.
たとえ1時間余計に待たされたって全然早いんだから。
I guess.
あれがマリアなのか？
Yeah, last you saw her, she was a freaking baby, right?
大きくなったな。成長期か？
前に会ったのは6年前？それは変わるわよ。女は心変わりがあればたった1日でも生まれ変わる生き物よ。
That's crazy. Hopefully that happens with Jessica. Oh. Maria noticed a big man. Yes, that's right. Battle's a big man. He's a big man. Who she didn't remember mixed among the relatives, and hid behind Rosa's back, glaring at Battler. Hey, don't worry, Maria. Throughout the course of episode 1, we get to know each other pretty well. We get to know each other pretty well. Don't worry. Don't worry. Soon you won't be hiding behind Rosa's back anyway. Well, because soon she'll die, and she won't only just die. You wouldn't even care about her death because she's so confident about this golden land place.
おいバトラ、挨拶しろい。
挨拶しろい。
前にやったのが3歳の時じゃ、初対面も同じだぞ。
Yeah, actually, you're kind of right. Yeah, I kind of relate to that actually, because I've said a million times before how I kind of relate to Battler a lot with this visual novel, but I also had a time where I didn't meet my family for 8 years. So I had a cousin similar to Maria, except it was similar, who was, I don't know, 5-6 years old, 5 or something, when I first met him, and he also had a younger sister, but she was 2 years old at the time, so she could barely walk, if I remember correctly. She was sprinting about the place. It was funny. She was just a toddler. Whee! And he was also a guest sprinter around the place. But whatever, he was 5. I was kind of like an early teen at the time. Whatever. 8 years passed by, and I met him again when he was around 5. So 5 plus 8, that gives you 13, right? So he was about 13, right? Early teenager, right? When I met him after 8 years, right? And he said he didn't remember me. It was as though it's meeting him for the first time, and to me it was kind of I get it, but it was kind of tragic how I guess he doesn't remember his own cousin. 8 years it's been 8 years, but he doesn't remember me. Oh man. And yeah, funny enough, I found him playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know how he managed to get a hold of that game, but he did. 13-year-old was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll just leave it there. Okay. I guess he plays it when his parents are out the house. Hey, listen, I wasn't gonna snitch. I wasn't gonna snitch about the game. Alright? I'm not that sort of person. Listen. I know when I was 13, I would have loved to be able to play Grand Theft Auto. Well, 5 didn't exist. No, 5 existed when I was 13, actually. 5 did exist, yeah. But it barely come out. So looking back now, Grand Theft Auto, it's like, there's no way I would have been able to buy that game. There's no way I would have convinced to buy that game. No freaking way, bro. No way. Especially after I grew older, and you know, now I can buy whatever games I want, basically. Well, I say whatever games I want. I just mean age and brutality and gore is not a restriction anymore. Neither is sexual content either. So I can buy the games I want, but you know, still don't have the money to afford them. So I may have the money to afford visual novels, may have the money to afford some stuff. You know, I buy a max. Even now, I buy a maximum of 2 games a year, max. So yeah, kinda. A lot of the games I play are games I've had on my backlog for years and years and years. So, yeah. But now that we're playing this visual novel, we're reading it. It's not like I'm gonna be playing any other game for the rest of the year. Honestly, Oh, dude, by the time we're done with this visual novel, 2023 will have begun. I'm not even joking. It took us 2.5 months to finish episode 1. It's gonna take us 2.5 months to finish this. That's already half a year or something. Okay, that's bad math from me. Bad math. I'll admit. Almost. So, and that's just for 2 episodes. There's 8 freaking episodes, y'all. So, I mean, forget 2023. We're gonna be here a while. Alright. This is why we need to just keep going.
3歳じゃ覚えてねえよな。
Just 3.
よ、マリア。久しぶり。大きくなったな。
You should have gotten big. And she's into the occult now.
マリア、バトラお兄ちゃんよ。
バトルお兄ちゃん。
ルドルフおじさんの息子さん。
Uncle Rudolph's son.
わかる？
Yes, that should be easy to understand, right?
おじさんの息子さんが。
You got it. Honestly, even I found it sometimes hard after 8 years having to get used to all my relatives. Even I found it hard. Uncle's son, but his cousin and his wife's daughter's cousin. Well, who is everybody? Who am I talking to? I guess you're related to me somehow.
おじさんが息子さん。
Uncle's the son. No, not quite. No, cousin is the son. You got this, Maria. You can figure it out. She was obviously on her guard. She must have found it frightening for a large guy like Battler to suddenly start speaking frankly to her. I guess. Battler noticed that as well and thought of various ways he might approach her. Listen, Battler's not bad with kids. Obviously, George is the best. But Battler could handle kids pretty well. You know, they even mentioned it in the visual novel, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Let's go, Battler. You got this. Then he noticed the sweet she had in her hand. It was the jack-o'-lantern sweet that Rosa had bought for her. Oh, so she did find it. Was it the same one, or I guess it was a bit different, maybe? Oops! Pressed the wrong button. Nice. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. Alright.
そうか。10月だからハロウィンか。お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞ。
Trick or treat. If you try to take a treat away from a small child, normally you'd expect them to cry and start a fuss. What, did she give it to you? The adults thought that method wasn't good, but surprisingly, Maria looked pleased, her face splitting into a wide grin. Oh. Halloween! Halloween! Ha! 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 Damn, that's all it takes for her to grin? Okay, listen. Kids are easy to please, maybe. Holy crap. I just need to know about Halloween.
こら、バトラお兄ちゃんと呼びなさい。
I mean, I think Battler's okay for me.
ごめんね、バトラ君。
You don't have to call me Battler-kun either. You're Rosa. Alright? If you want to, I'll call you what? Rosa-sama? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But you don't have to call me Battler-kun. You don't have to go that far.
いやいや、気にしないっすよ。
I don't care.
俺はバトラと呼んでくれ。
Now that I think about it, throughout episode 1, I only remember Maria calling Battler for Battler. So maybe, I guess she just kinda kept on with that name.
俺もマリアって呼ぶからな。
Hell yeah, see, we're already close cousins. Just like that. We don't have to use name... What are they called again? Name extenders, maybe? I don't know. Prefixes? I don't know. You get what I'm saying though, right?
ほらマリア、ハロウィンだぞ。お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞ。
I don't remember this Halloween talk. This is new.
お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞ。
They must have skipped over this one. Alright, they're enjoying themselves. From inside her handbag, Maria picked out a jack-o'-lantern sweet identical to the one she had in her hand and presented it to Battler. Okay. It seemed that Battler accepting it was enough to confirm their friendship. Yeah, that's great. The adults felt admiration at how children have their own ways of communicating. Exactly! Don't mess with us. Don't think that we have to call each other for Battler, Oni-chan, or Maria, well, I don't know, whatever. We don't have to do that. See, we have our own ways of communicating. Let us be, let us be, let us be. To Maria, who had been complaining that she wanted to have a Halloween festival, it must have felt like Battler was a friend, since he knew about trick or treat. Her defensive posture from before was completely gone. Now she was all merry as though they had been friends for decades.
そうだな。
That's nuts.
日本じゃハロウィンってマイナーなイベントだよな。
That's kind of nuts. They've been friends for decades, even though she hasn't even hit double digits.
仮装行列で練り歩くなんて向こうのニュースではよく見るけど日本じゃ見たことないぜ。
Over there, but I've never seen it in Japan. I guess it's not a big thing. Yeah, they did mention it before.
マリアも仮装したかった。
Yeah, but your mother wanted you to look proper for the festival, for the ceremony. It's the Ishiromiya family conference. You get what I'm saying.
仮装していとこみんなでお菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞってやりたかった。
That would have been fun, actually.
そっかそっか。今度俺と一緒にやろうな。
Yeah, let's do it in the Golden Land since we all die tomorrow-ish.
マリアだったら何の仮装をして練り歩きたい？
Go around this bad teacher. Yep. Yeah, I literally said, I'd go around this bad teacher. Wait, she already knows about. I guess it may. Yeah, no, she must know about her because she's been to the island every year. So she must have heard stories about Beatrice. Okay, so Battle already heard the mention of the name Beatrice before he even went. You know, before he was even on the boat and had it first mentioned to him on the boat or on the island or whatever. He already heard the name before. This is when the mood changes, I guess. The atmosphere changes. Oh. Thunberg Lily. Okay, back here.
おや、お嬢様、こんなところに。
Back to the mansion, okay.
奥様が探しておいででしたよ。
Madame was looking for you. She did say that she sometimes doesn't go to her room so that she can find peace at not being vulnerable to her parents, you know, because she can walk in the mansion wherever she wants and they won't find her as easily, right? That's one of the things she liked doing.
探されたくねえからこんなところにいるんだぜ。
Exactly. Literally what I was just talking about.
どうせみなりは大丈夫かとか言葉遣いをちゃんとするようにとかお小言が言いたいだけに違いないぜ。
Right.
違いありません。
私はさ、なぜか親族会議の日になるとこの魔女様が気になるんだよ。
You do? Why? What specifically is the reason?
ほう、それはまたどうしてでございましょう？
Why do you say that?
親族会議ってのはじい様に連なるすべての一族老頭が集まる日だ。今年は6年ぶりにバトラも来るそうじゃねえか。そんな感じでさ。
Same kind of thing. Don't you meet them? Jessica, don't you go out to meet them before they get on that boat? Because now they're taking a plane ride to Nijima, right? Or whatever. Don't you then, I'm pretty sure you meet them halfway, right? And then you take a boat with them. If I remember correctly, right? Jessica didn't first meet them when they arrived at the island. She was there from before they even got on the boat. I'm pretty sure. Because that was also around the time Battler made his whole jokes about her, pervy jokes about her chest and stuff. So that was I feel like that was the first interaction and everything, the first memorable interaction. Alright.
何十年かぶりに今までずっと姿を現さなかった親族がひょっこりと現れるんじゃないかっていつも思ってるんだよ。
I always wonder whether some relative who hasn't shown themselves for several decades might suddenly show up. What? I mean, Beatrice can be seen as some relative if you want to. if you want to see her as a mistress to Kinzo himself, if you want to say it from that perspective. Also, Battler has not lived for several decades. It's been 6 years at least. Stop trying to copy our boy Cross. Let him be the whole guy. I guess Beatrice copies that too, but I guess Beatrice can be the female variant of it, while Cross can just stay being the male variant. You can stay with your whole variant, I guess. The only relative I can think of that could exist is either Rosa's husband that left for milk, or again, that's not a laughable matter, or Kinzo's wife.
ベアトリーチェ様だよ。
Yeah.
素性は誰も知らない。あるいは大昔のじい様の愛人なのか。
Again, this was mentioned before in episode 1.
その子孫がひょっこりと現れて、授けた黄金を返せなんて言い出すかもしれないぜ。
One of her descendants. Interesting theory.
クラウス様たちは親方様の遺産問題で今年も議論されるでしょうから。こうも魔女の黄金の話で盛り上がっては、黄金を与えた魔女本人がそろそろおいでになってもおかしくありませんね。
Interesting Kumasawa saying this now, because Kumasawa did say that if she knew all of this was going to happen, she would have just called in sick. Like, she wouldn't have shown up today. But now she's joking about the witch appearing this year because of all the excitement. So, interesting. If the witch herself were granted that gold finally made her appearance, it wouldn't be all that... I don't suppose it would be all that strange.
熊沢さんはさ、辞めたり勤めたりと忙しいけど、現実さん並みに昔からここに出入りしてるわけでしょ？
You're always quitting one moment and working the next.
ベアトリーチェのこと、もっと知ってるんじゃないの？
Does she? I wonder.
さて、どうでしょうね。
Listen, Kumasawa, I don't like vague answers. I'm not here for those. Come on now. Boo, we don't like vague answers.
思い出そうにもこの老いぼれ。今朝の朝食すらも思い出せませんので。
熊沢さんはいつもそういう言い方で逃げるけど、何か知ってそうなんだよな。
It would be great to know what she knows.
知ってて物陰で笑ってるみたいな陰湿な雰囲気が時々するぜ。
Actually, Kumasawa was there too. Not just Jessica. Kumasawa was there too when they took the boat. I'm pretty sure she was there too. I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly. Right. I feel like kind of devious atmosphere about you, like you know something and you're laughing behind our backs. Well, her fate didn't end that well, so I don't know about how that went.
これは手厳しい。隠し事など何もしておりません。私から申し上げられることは、ベアトリーチェ様は黄金の魔女であられて、この島の夜を支配されているもう一人の主人であられるということだけでございます。
You're the master who controls the night of this island.
じい様の受け売りかよ。給料もらってるとはいえ、じい様の妄言に付き合うのも大変だな。
ただ、これだけは申し上げられます。
Here we go. Some info that's not vague and maybe something that we don't already know.
何？
六軒島は太古の昔、小豆島と呼ばれて恐れられてきました。
Okay, new information. It was called Azuki Bean Island. Azuki Jima rather than Rokken Jima. Azuki Rokken Jima. Azuki Jima. Rokken Jima. Azuki Bean Island. What does Rokken stand for then? Something Bean Island?
小豆は悪時期がなまったものと言われ、本当は悪時期島と呼ばれていたのだと。 漁民たちの間では伝えられておりました。
Evil Appetite Island. I wonder if this has any reference to the other fishermen in the other parts of the other islands who, you know, who put that shrine there and the mirror. I wonder if this has any connection to that or anything. The story told among fishermen is that Ozuki was a mispronounced form of Akujiki. And in fact it was called Akujiki Jima. Interesting. 1 second guys, 1 second. I apologize for that. We are back. Had to arrange something with my roommate real quick. Okay, we're back. In ancient times, Rockney was feared and were called. Oh yeah, this is what we just read, right? Azuki Jima, Azuki being island, whatever that means. The story told among fishermen is that Azuki was mispronounced form of Akujiki, and in fact it was called Akujiki Jima. So Evil Appetite Island. I'll try to remember that. I wonder what Evil Appetite has to. Okay, Working was feared, you say. Why was it feared? Okay, it was called Evil Appetite Island. Does that have any relevance to Beatrice herself or not? You have? Oh, I haven't, Jessica. I haven't.
この辺は暗礁が多くて海難事故が多かったから領民たちが恐れてむやみに近づかなかったって話だろ
Sunken rocks? Shipwrecks? Interesting. Okay.
悪食島には悪霊が住み着いていて太古の昔から人々の魂を喰らい続けてきました。
Evil spirits had settled down in Akujiki-jima, devouring human souls from time immemorial? Wait a minute, human souls that definitely has a connection to the shrine. Wasn't the shrine built by a fisherman, according to Beatrice? It was either a fisherman or some other, or some Eastern magician. She said something along those lines. He built a shrine for the repose of souls. Now she's saying that some other souls are also being devoured. So repose of souls and the devouring of souls from time immemorial. Immemorial means originating in the distant past, very old. So devouring human souls from the distant past. Interesting. And the repose of souls. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
この島に関わり、命を奪われた人間はあまりにも多いのです。
Too many people, you say, who got involved with this island and were dispossessed of their lives. Interesting. New info. All of this is new info to me. Jessica's apparently heard this before, but this is all new to me. The shrine.
旅の修験者だかなんだかが例の社を作って鎮魂したんで収まったってんじゃなかったっけ?
See, that's some. Now the theories I had when episode 2 started are coming back again. The same theory about how because Shannon broke the shrine, she gave the opportunity for Beatrice to cause the massacre to happen. And it all settled down when a traveling mountain ascetic, right, some Eastern magician according to Beatrice, built that shrine and laid those souls to rest, right? Yeah, the repose of souls. They built the shrine. But the shrine was now destroyed, and Battler and the rest noticed that when they were first arriving here, because Battler said that he remembers the Torii Gate and everything. What a shady story. There might be some truth to it. Shannon breaking the shrine, did that give Beatrice the freedom to conduct this whole murder spree? Especially now with Battler arriving? But I don't know. At least the way I read it, that theory to me doesn't really hold up as much, because it seemed to me like, maybe this is just Beatrice acting the way she typically acts, but it seemed to me like Shannon didn't really have an effect to it. She didn't really as in, like, yeah, it helped her, sure. It was a little nuisance for Beatrice, but it didn't seem like it was a big power unveiling for Beatrice. It didn't seem like a mere human could help her out that much. Although I could be wrong. That's how I interpreted it, at least.
その鎮魂の社はこの夏暗き闇を引き裂く紫色の不気味な雷で打ち砕かれたと。
Right, so again, Kumasawa and I guess the other servants with the theories when Shannon clearly knows the truth. Right, by an eerie violet thunderbolt is how they're gonna explain it. Wasn't this thunderbolt mentioned actually during... I explained using erosion, but I'm pretty sure during episode 1 the explanation that George and the others gave them, or someone, or Jessica, maybe it was Jessica herself or something. They did say something along the lines of, oh, it seems like the Torii Gate was destroyed by a thunderbolt or something. Wasn't that what they explained, what they said as well in episode 1? I don't remember, because it's been a long time, but it might have been that explanation, the same explanation that they gave back then. And of course, Shannon wasn't on the boat, so that's something to remember. Tore through the darkness of the night.
熊沢さん、その話好きだな。確かに鎮魂の社が落雷でなくなっちまうなんて不気味だが、まあもともとオンボロだったしな。
They did say it was worn out.
ちょっと高い波にでもさらわれたんじゃねえのかな。
Also, well, if you didn't know about Shannon, that also could have been a possibility. Erosion. It doesn't seem to me like some people over there are you know, the people here on this island are making sure that the shrine was kept that safe, to be honest. She's laughing now. I wonder what Jessica would think if she found out Shannon was the one that did it.
眠りから目覚めた悪食島の悪霊がベアトリーチェ様を呼び寄せたのです。もしベアトリーチェ様が親族会議に訪れられるようなことがあったなら。
The evil spirits summoned Beatrice? So was that her plan? Her plan was to have Shannon break the shrine so that the evil spirits could summon her? Ever happened to come for the family conference then? Then? Kumasawa kept silent for a moment there. Right, maybe saying that we'd all die would be a bit of a shock to a still pretty young girl, to be fair, so... Jessica, who wanted her to keep going, found that silence very eerie. Once Kumasawa was satisfied that she had spooked Jessica just the right amount, she grinned broadly. Right.
はてさて、どんなことになるやら。
Okay. Okay. Sure.
へえ、そいつは素敵じゃないかよ。
That's how we're gonna end it, guys. Rudolph going, wow, that sounds wonderful. Speaking on the telephone. Maybe speaking to the people of the island. It's raining too. You can hear the rain, so I wonder. Alright, I'm gonna head there. Thinking of heading off to sleep, to be honest. Getting a bit tired, and you know, can't be recording videos when you're tired, right? So it's good to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. Next part we shall be keeping it going. We'll try to finish. Well, maybe we spent a long time on this chapter last part because I was going really slow, but I thought I went faster this part. Guys, do you guys disagree? I think I was going pretty decently, decent speed, but maybe I'm wrong. Next part, yeah. I mean, if we can't finish this chapter, next part we'll definitely finish it by the first half of the part after that. So, yeah. Not this episode, this chapter. Obviously, this episode, but still has a long way to go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll meet again soon, maybe. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed reading it. I'll meet you guys maybe tomorrow, actually. Alright, y'all. See you guys next time. Have a good evening or day, wherever you are. Alright, y'all. Peace.